So you can see the question on your screen. So I have written the question here. Let's read the question. Virat, Sunil and Zubair are partners in a firm. The capital accounts stood at rupees 60,000, 30,000 and 30,000 respectively on 1st April 2018. As per the provisions of the deed, Zubair was to be allowed a remuneration of 6,000 per annum. Interest at the rate of rupees 5% per annum was to be provided on capital, and profits were to be divided in the ratio of 2:2:1. Ignoring the above terms, net profit of rupees 36,000 for the year ended 31st March 2019 was distributed among the three partners equally. Pass an adjustment entry to rectify errors, show workings clearly. So in this question also single entry has been asked. Okay, so the same treatment will be there. What is new in this question? The new term is partners profit has been divided equally without considering these adjustments. So there are two adjustments, one related to interest on capital, another related to remuneration and related to profit as well. Okay, so in the same manner we are going to attempt that. Okay, let's have a look. So this is the format. Once again, three formats and one for firm, three for partners and for each debit and credit column. Okay, so let's start. So like I told you that in other questions also, that very first what we do, whatever wrong has been done, we'll take it back. Okay, so the profit has been distributed, so that profit share has to be taken back. So we'll write down here wrong profit taken back. Okay, so it will be mentioned in the debit side. So very first we need to calculate that 36,000 has been distributed equally, means 12,000 each, so that 12,000 will be debited very first, and in firm's account it will again be present, so will be credited here. So that is 36,000. All right, now let's move on. Now we'll do the correct entries. So very first adjustment related to this is Zubair was to be allowed remuneration of 6,000 per annum. Remuneration credited. Fine. So Virat will not get that, Sunil will not get that, but Zubair will get that. How much amount? 6,000. Understood? And in firm's account it will be debited. Okay. Next, interest at the rate of 5% per annum. So interest on capital credited at the rate of 5% per annum. So let's calculate. So Virat's capital is 60,000. On 60,000, 5%, that is 3,000. Okay, and 30,000 is the capital for Sunil. So 5% is 1,500, and the same 1,500 is there for Zubair because his capital is also 30,000. So we'll mention that it will be credited 3,000, 1,500 and 1,500. Total is 6,000, so it will be debited here. Alright, any other adjustment is left and we can do that, but I don't think so. Now it's time to distribute the correct profit. So correct profit credited. Okay, so what will be the amount of correct profit? We can calculate that. See here, 36,000 is the profit. Okay, and 6,000 is what? 12,000. How much amount is left? 24,000 divided by how much? What is the ratio? 2:1 means 5 multiplied 2. So 9,600 for Virat and 9,600 for Sunil and 4,800 for Zubair, right? So the total is, let's see the total of this. Total is 24,000. So that 24,000 will come in the debit side because it has been distributed. Now we'll make the total of that, and thereafter we'll calculate the net effect. So in case of Virat, we can see the debit side total is 12,000 and credit side total is 12,600. Now That's the total for Sunil, 12,000, and here it is 11,100. Here 12,000, and here it is 12,300. Here both side you will find 36,000. Thereafter in net effect we'll mention nil in case of farm. Okay, this is there just to verify. Okay, now like I told you the formula for that, whatever side is having more total, the balance will be mentioned in the same side and the account will be debited and credited accordingly. Okay, so let's see here. So that is 600 belonging to credit side, so Virat's capital account will be credited, and here 900 related to debit side, so Sunil's capital account will be debited, and Zubair's 300 related to credit side, so his capital account will be credited. So now we need to pass a single entry related to that adjustment. So let's see. So we can mention the date here. The date is, yes, 2019 March 31st. Okay, now we know very well that whose account will be debited here, this Sunil's. That is not fixed method, so will be debited capital account by 900, and to Virat's capital account 600, and to Zubair's capital account, that is 300. So being past adjustments made among the partners. So this is the way to attempt the question. In total we have done the 3 questions on that. Last question we are going to attempt on this past adjustment, and that is related to the second method. Like I told you in the beginning, there are 2 methods. One when we pass a single entry, and another when we pass all the entries related to adjustment. Okay, so you can see the question on the screen. I have written the question here. Let's read that. Arun, Varun and Tarun are partners in a firm. Their capital accounts stood at rupees 6 lakh, 3 lakh and again 3 lakh respectively on 1st April 2018. Alright. As per provisions of the deed, Tarun was to be allowed a remuneration of rupees 72,000 per annum. Interest at the rate of 5% per annum was to be provided on capital, and profits were to be distributed in the ratio of 2:2:1. Ignoring the above terms, net profit of rupees 3,60,000 for the year ended 31st March 2019 was distributed among 3 partners equally. Okay, pass the journal entries to rectify the above errors. See, this is the important line, that's why I have highlighted here. Journal entries. In earlier 3 questions we got the line pass and adjustment entry, but here entries means all the entries related to adjustment we need to pass. So that is why it is the second method that rarely comes in the examination, but if it comes then you can attempt the question in that way. Okay, and what has happened, this 3,60,000 has been divided equally. Okay, and these adjustments were also not made. So how the through journal entries we can rectify that, I have already told you while I was explaining in the beginning. Related to past adjustment, there are 2 ways to rectify that. One, by passing a single entry without affecting the profit and loss appropriation account, and another, that is passing all the adjustment entries, and for that we need to prepare profit and loss adjustment account. That is a temporary account that needs to be closed as well, but we need to prepare it, okay, for the rectification. So let's see here. You can mention the date 2019 March 31. Now let's see here, this profit has been wrongly distributed, so very first we'll have to take that profit back. Earlier we have credited it to partners capital account, now the partners capital account need to be debited. Okay, so very first let's calculate the amount. So 3,60,000 equally divided means 1,20,000 each. Okay, so we need to pass the entry. Arun's capital account debit 1,20,000, Varun's capital account debit 1,20,000, Tarun's capital account debit 1,20,000, and 2, pay attention here, profit and loss adjustment account 3,60,000. We'll write the narration here. Being from profit transfer to profit and loss adjustment account. All right, so this is the way to take the profit back. Okay, now we'll do the correct adjustment and thereafter again we'll distribute the profit, and everything will be done in this account only because this is open for temporary purpose. So the next entry is related to Tarun's salary. Okay, so being Tarun's salary credited to his capital account. See, instead of passing one entry, we can pass two entries as well. I just write down here in short. See, instead of passing these two entries, we have passed a single entry because here you see Tarun's salary debited and Tarun's salary credited will be cancelled, and what will be left? Profit and loss adjustment account debit to Tarun's capital. The same entry we have passed. Okay, now let's move on to another entry. Now, entry related to interest on capital. So very first, let's calculate the interest on capital, or we can pass the entry as well. Okay, so let's calculate the amount first. So on 6 lakh 5%, that is 30,000, and on 3 lakh 5%, that is 15,000, and again 15,000. So that is for Arun, Varun and Tarun. Now let's pass the entry. So this will be the entry. Arun will get 30,000 as interest on capital, Varun will get 15,000, and Tarun will also get 15,000. In total 60,000 will be debited to profit and loss adjustment account. Alright, so the all adjustment will be done only for this. That is why it has been opened. So this is also a single entry. Instead of passing this single entry, we can pass two entries. I just show you how. See, instead of passing these two entries, I have passed a single entry. Why? Because this interest on capital debited will be cancelled by this interest on capital credited. So what will be left? Profit and loss adjustment account debited to Arun's capital, and to Tarun's capital. Same we have done here. Alright, so now let's move on. Let's see what treatment is left here. Okay, now the correct profit needs to be distributed. See, what was the amount of profit? 3,60,000. Okay, and 60,000 we have given interest on capital, then 3 lakh is left, and how much salary we have given? 72,000. So 2,28,000. This amount is left. So this 2,28,000 needs to be distributed among the partners in this 2:1 ratio. Okay, so let's divide it with 5. What comes out? 45,600. So this 45,600 belongs to Tarun, and for Arun and Varun we need to multiply it with 2. It comes out 91,200. So without wasting much time, let's pass the entry for that. I think the same entry will be done. Only we need to change the narration here. An amount being correct profit transferred to partners capital accounts. Being correct profit transferred to partners capital accounts. So we'll write down here 2,28,000, and Arun will get how much? 91,200. Same Varun will get 91,200, and Tarun will get 45,600. So this is the way to attempt the question under this category. When the question says that past journal entries means various entries related to the past adjustment. Okay, so very first we pass the entry related to taking the profit back. Okay, and then we pass the correct entries related to salaries, interest on capital, and then dividing the profit. Okay, and for everything we have maintained temporary account, that is profit and loss adjustment account. Okay, if you, for your satisfaction, you can prepare a ledger of profit and loss adjustment account and pass all the journal entries there. You will find the balance nil, because whatever treatment was supposed to be done, it has been done. The purpose has been sorted out. All right. So it has been closed. So this is the way to attempt the question. So this is all for past adjustment. All varieties of question I have tackled. So this is all for today. Very soon I'll be meeting you in the other video. Thank you.